Hi everybody, it's Nikki here and welcome to a makeup video. So today I have my Zodiac Panner's project update. This was created by Kana from Kana's Closet, hosted by the fantastic ladies, so I will leave everything you need in the description box below this video. Please do check it out before you leave so you can get all of that information. So I took the opportunity to make this project into a project polish, as each of the zodiac signs was given a colour. These were not colours that were chosen by Kana herself, but generally considered to be connected to these star signs in some way, shape or form. I don't know who comes up with these things. So each zodiac sign has a polish connected to them, but each month I am focusing on the polish for that month's star sign. So we have just finished the month of Libra, which ran from September the 23rd to October the 22nd, and for that one the polish I'd chosen was the Essence Gel Nail Polish in Our Sweetest Day. This is a beautiful topper nail polish, yeah, I had a lot of fun playing with this month. I was very excited for this polish to be the focus one, because I knew that I could have a real good play with this. So we have had a lot of usage and we're down to here now on this polish, so I'm really happy that I've had a lot of use out of this. I've actually used this 5 times this month, which goes to show you how many times I've been able to do my nails for the last month. I haven't been doing my makeup very often, but I've been painting my nails. It's very very therapeutic for me to do my nails. Okay, so as you can see from the first photo, I just applied this on its own to my nails. However, on its own, you can build it up. The picture you will see is 2 coats. You can build it up, but you can still see my nail line there. And unfortunately, at this moment in time, I am suffering with some staining. Can you see that, like, orange tinge at the ends of my nails? Plus they're a little bit dirty. I do apologise. So yeah, there's an orange tinge to the end of my nails, which is really off-putting, which is another reason why I've been painting my nails. So having this on its own is not really an ideal situation, because that tint, that staining is definitely coming through. I would have to build this up 3, maybe even 4 layers to get it fully opaque, and I'm just not about that. It is starting to get thicker now because it is getting to the end of the bottle, and also it's just a very thick polish because of all the glitters and shimmers in there. So not ideal to wear on its own unless you have no problems with staining and you just want a nice shimmery shiny nail, then sure, go ahead, you can wear this on its own, but preferably for me, this is not the way I would wear this nail polish. The next picture you will see, I am wearing another Essence nail polish in Electric, this beautiful blue, and alternating with the Ciate mini nail polish in What the Shell, which is this beautiful, I hope it comes across on camera, but it's a beautiful, like, Cadbury's purple, you know, a Cadbury purple. So I alternated each finger in these 2 shades, and then applied the Essence Our Sweetest Day over the top of every nail. I did like this nail polish, but what I thought while I was doing this manicure, but I'd already started it, so I wasn't going to take it off and start again. But I realised that this Essence nail polish in electric is quite a thin sheer base, and because of that, your first layer with this nail polish is quite sheer. And I thought to myself, I wonder if I can do like a jelly sandwich with this polish and the shimmery polish. And if you don't know what I mean by a jelly sandwich with my nail polishes, there's a technique, I don't know if it's called jelly sandwich, I don't know, but that's what I call it. There's a technique where you use one polish that is like what we call a cream, which means it has no shimmers, no glitters, nothing fancy in it. It's just the plain shade on its own. But you have like a sheer base cream polish, and you do that one layer. Then you layer on top a shimmery, glittery polish like this one. And then you put a third layer, which will be the second layer of your sheer cream polish. And what this does is it gives you this cream colour, but it gives you the shimmer, but not so vibrantly on the top of the nails, as you can see in the picture of what I did with this polish. Because on this is all you can really see on top of the colour, on top of my nails. And then the two colours sort of peering from underneath. So I got this idea while I was painting my nails, but I didn't want to take it off. So I just wore it as was. It was all right. It felt a bit thick on my nails, to be honest. So yeah, I liked it, but I knew I could do better. And I did think that if I had time at the end of the month, I would go back and try and do the jelly sandwich technique with this one to see if I was right in my assumption. But I haven't had time, so that's a shame. However, I did realise I had another polish that technique might work with. So I have this Marc Jacobs nail polish in this project in the shade Jealous Glaze, and this also has quite a sheer, what I call a sheer base. You kind of really need to build it up. So in this next picture you will see that I wore this polish with another polish that was in my 50 Shades of Green project. So this one is OPI, Is That a Spear in Your Pocket? And the OPI nail polish is too thick of a cream. It's quite opaque on its own. So I did not do the jelly sandwich technique with this one. But with the Marc Jacobs, because it is more of a sheer base, I did do the jelly sandwich technique with this. So although I am wearing this, if you look closely at the green, the dark like foresty green, you can see a little bit of shimmer coming through, and oh my god, I'm kind of tempted that if I use a bit more of this and I get a bit of space in this bottle, because this is still quite a full bottle, by the end of the project, if I have any of this left, I'm just going to tip this into the Marc Jacobs, because I really liked these two together in that jelly sandwich technique. It really brought this nail polish to life. That's what this nail polish is missing. Some sparkly polish inside it. It was just so stunning, so beautiful. Plus as well, it really made this a lot better, because normally this nail polish is really easy to chip. It can chip within hours of me painting my nails. It's that bad a formula. I was absolutely gutted when I discovered that. But having this jellied between the two layers of the Marc Jacobs nail polish made this last a little bit longer on my nails. It wasn't so easy to chip, and in fact didn't chip throughout the majority of the time that I wore this manicure. So win-win here. Absolutely, this is the way to wear this nail polish in the future. Put a shimmery nail polish in between the two layers. So absolutely loved that manicure. The next manicure I wore was using these two nail polishes. So I wore the Ciate mini nail polish in pepperminty on my ring finger, and I think my thumb as well, but you can't see that in the picture. And then I used this Essence nail polish in Gossip Girl on the other three fingers. And I did try and do that jelly technique with these nail polishes. Didn't work. Both of these were way too opaque a base to be doing that technique with. The Ciate one, that one probably showed a little bit more shimmer than this one did. This one was way too opaque. You could not see that shimmer polish at all between the two layers. But this one, it kind of did have a little bit of a shimmer coming through. But I've got to say that actually this, layered with this on top and then not putting another layer of this, when I was painting my nails, these two together were pretty beautiful until I put the second layer of this over the top of this again. So in the future I could possibly wear these two together, but not doing this jelly sandwich technique, just doing one layer of this, one layer of this, and having that as a manicure in the future, because that colour combination was really, really pretty. And probably I enjoyed this nail polish more with this polish here than on its own. So yeah, I did try the technique again, but these two polishes were just too opaque for me to do the jelly sandwich technique. But I really did like the colour combination of all three of these shades together. Next, and I think, yeah, this was the last one, I thought I would use the reds. So again, I had another nail polish from another project pan that I needed to get my usage in. This is the Cuccio nail polish in Chakra, and this is, I believe, in my panning, what's it called? Deck of Panning project pan, and I needed to get another use out of it, so I did this, all the reds. So again, I did alternating nails in the red, the two sleek reds. So we have this sleek red in Old Hollywood, and this sleek red in what is it, Rosea Red. So this one is like a darker maroon shade, and this one is a bright red. So I did alternating nails in that, and then the nails that I had the Rosea Red on, I topped off with the Cuccio on top. And then the nails that I had Old Hollywood on, I topped with the Focus Polish for the month, Our Sweetest Day from Essence. I have got to say that I did like this manicure. However, the Old Hollywood and Our Sweetest Day combination, I wasn't a fan of. I just didn't like them together. The Our Sweetest Day was just way too frosty for the dark maroon red, for me personally. Plus, I'm really not enjoying the formula of this one. It goes on a little streaky for me and can leave with patches where it's like it's not self-leveling, like it'll go on thick and opaque in one area of my nail, but in another area it'll show thin and patchy. So I'm not enjoying the formula of this polish very much, which is a real problem, because you'll see in a minute. So I did not like the combination of these two polishes, but I absolutely loved the combination of these two polishes. Because that glittery red from Cuccio, just absolutely stunning and beautiful, and really catches the light. Yeah, I loved it, absolutely loved it. So those were all the manicures that I wore this month with the focus polish of Essence Our Sweetest Day. My final thoughts on this are, as a topper, this is now getting way too thick. It just takes away from whatever polish is underneath it, because it's just way too frosty for me, for my own taste, for my own liking. On its own is also a no from me, because it's just not opaque enough. And because of the staining I have on my nails currently, it's just not very nice. But where this polish really shines, get it? Shines? Is in jelly sandwiches with these sheer base polishes like this one. And I do want to try it with this one. This polish has its focus month coming up soon, I think. In January to February, so I will be trying the jelly sandwich with this one when that comes along. But the Marc Jacobs one and the Essence Our Sweetest Day was just my favourite way to wear this polish, and my favourite way to wear this polish. So yeah, it does have its moments, but on its own it's just too much for me. But I mean, I don't have much left in that bottle now, so hopefully maybe by the end of this project I will finish this and I won't have that issue anyway. I'll just have to find another shimmery polish to layer between the Marc Jacobs in future. So yeah, that is that one. So let's go through the weights. Last month, this one, the Focus Polish Essence Our Sweetest Day, weighed 42.12, and after the 5 uses this month, it now weighs 41.38. The Sleek in Rosé Red went from 29.42 to 29.25. This has now had 8 uses. Oh, the Our Sweetest Day, by the way, has now had a total of 9 uses out of 12. So only 3 more uses and that will be finished. Finished for the project anyway. The next one is Ciate Pepperminty. This had 1 use, so it went from 28.97 to 28.83 and has also had 8 uses. The Gossip Girl nail polish with the 1 use went from 42.55 to 42.20, and this has also had 8 uses. The Sleek Old Hollywood has gone from 30.13 grams to 29.94 grams. With the 1 use this month, this has now had 5 uses. The Ciate in What the Shell has gone from 29.18 to 29.02. With its single use this month, it has gone from 3 to 4 uses. The Marc Jacobs has gone from 68.80 grams to 68.60 grams, and with its use this month it has gone to 4 uses. The Essence nail polish in Electric has gone from 44.27 grams to 43.88 grams, and with its use this month it has come to 3 uses. Really need to get a move on you. Moving on to the polishes that I did not use with the Focus polish. I did use this one. This is the crystallizer from Naj O'Leary. I don't know what name it is. It's N109 at the back. I did use this polish, but in a different manicure. I actually used it with this OPI for the 50 Shades of Green project pan. So it did get 1 use this month, and it went from 43.91 grams to 43.82 grams. And with that 1 use, but with a different project, it has now gone to 4 uses. So yeah, I did use it, but I didn't use it with the Focus polish because these are the 2 glitters in this project, and I just knew that using these both in the same manicure might be a bit too much. So I used this, as I say, with the OPI nail polish, which was in my 50 Shades of Green project pan. So that's that one. And then the 3 polishes that I didn't get around to wearing, I had planned to do a manicure with them this week, but because of the staining on my fingers, I actually went in and painted my nails with this one. This is another Essence nail polish in All About Us, and as you can see, it's kind of like a brown tan shade. And I just thought to put something neutral on my nails to try and maybe some of the yellows and the reds that I've been wearing recently is the reason for the staining. I'm not sure, but yeah, it just put me off wearing these 3 together. But I was going to do a manicure with this and then with this as well, but I didn't get around to it. So unfortunately, these were the 3 nail polishes that I didn't get to use. Rimmel in Daisy Days, Essence in Shade of Happiness, and another Essence in Glitter Shock. So yeah, those were the 3 nail polishes that I didn't get to use this month. So we are moving into my month. It is mine because it is my birthday month. The month of November is the month of the Scorpio. Yes, I am a Scorpio. The month of Scorpio runs from October the 23rd to November the 21st. I am smack bang in the middle of that. So I am through and through Scorpio. I don't know what other risings I've got. I haven't looked into it. But the Focus polish for that month is the Sleek Old Hollywood. Now, when I brought this in, I was so excited because this is my kind of red. If I'm going to wear a red nail polish or a red lipstick, it's going to be a dark red, not these bright colours. I don't want to wear that. But I love this on my nails. I haven't loved this on my nails. As I said, it's not a great formula. It doesn't sit very well on my nails. It's very patchy in some areas, very thick in other areas. I'm not sure I like this very much. But it is going to be my Focus polish for the next month. So I'm going to try and use this as many times as I can in the upcoming month. Try and do some kind of different colour combinations that I haven't already done. You may be seeing some repeats of manicures I've done in the past because I am simply running out of ideas. You may even see it topped with this one. But yeah, this is the new Focus polish for the upcoming month. So I'm going to have a lot of red nails. By the way, before we go, I do want to say I do have a couple of empties that I want to show you. As you can see, none of the polishes that are in this project are empties as of yet. However, I have finished a polish. This is the Orly Won't Chip top coat. and I have finished this. When I started this project, it was up to here. I marked it just so I could see how much of this I would use during this project, and the answer is all of it. I used every last drop. Well, I say every last drop, there's a little bit left in the bottom, but can't get that out. So yeah, I have finished a nail polish in this project. I finished a top coat. So yeah, very, very happy with that. I don't actually finish top coats that often because sometimes I don't even bother with a top coat, but I have finished one. Plus as well, I have finished a nail polish remover. This is the Q-Tex Nourishing nail polish remover. I've already started on a new bottle which I have put into my 50 Shades of Green project pan. I'm already halfway through it, that's how much I've been using it. So yeah, I finished a whole nail polish remover as well. This one is really, really good. This one is for nourishing, so it helps promote healthy nails with a patented botanical oil blend. I used to buy whatever was cheapest, so nail polish remover from the pound shop. However, I discovered that I have really brittle peeling nails when I use the cheaper brands of nail polish remover. But since I've moved to using the Q-Tex brand, which is just a little bit more than the pound shop in value, so I think I normally pay something like £2.50, something like that, for a bottle of this. I try and get it when it is on sale, because obviously the cheaper the better for me. I'm not on a massive budget. But yeah, since I switched to this one, I don't suffer with that brittle peeling nails that I used to when I used to use the cheap stuff, especially as I am painting my nails more often now, and I am obviously then having to remove that nail polish more often. So I have gone to this brand, and I have definitely seen a massive difference. If there is a nail polish remover that you would recommend, especially for people with brittle or peeling nails, then please let me know. And also if you have any tips on how to get rid of staining, that would be great. I do have this bottle of Essie nail polish, which is like a colour corrector for nails. So it's kind of like a primer. And it does kind of help to neutralise some of the staining, but not a lot, because it does dry quite clear, but it gives a little bit of a hint of like neutralising the stain, but not a massive amount. Also as well, I am on the lookout for a new top coat. I went to use one of my top coats that I had in my drawer, but I don't know what had happened to it, but it was full of bubbles and I couldn't get rid of the bubbles. It was really weird, very strange. It was leaving little bubbles, like pilled bubbles on my nails. I don't want that. I don't know what happened there. I have not a clue. So, and there was also like a murky residue at the bottom of the bottle as well, so I threw that out. So I've turned to my Green Origin base coat and top coat from Barry M. So I'm currently using this one. But if you have any recommendations for base coats or top coats that you think are really good, let me know in the comment section below the video. So I've waffled on long enough. I think I will go now, but if you have enjoyed this video, please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!